My name's Evan from the Lonely Stoner podcast, and this video has a little bit of a sadder tone to it. Now, just about half an hour to an hour ago, a musical legend passed away. Lead singer of the band Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, just passed away. Now, it's yet to be revealed the exact cause of his death, but I just wanted to make a little video, talking about his legacy and a little bit about the music that he made, because I was a personal, not a fan, but there was a few of Black Sabbath songs that I really liked, like War Pigs, Iron Man, Paranoid, Changes. So, of course, when I was growing up, I mainly knew him as like a reality show sort of TV nutcase, because, of course, the Osbournes had their reality show, and he was sort of the main character of that, because he was always just slurring his words, and he was just a bit of a character, just saying mad things, always just a bit of a character. And of course, growing up, I never even really knew he made music. I just saw him as this sort of reality show nutcase. And of course, growing up, I became a bit more educated. I discovered that he was the lead singer of Black Sabbath, a legendary UK band in the 70s, I think 70s, 80s. And of course, they have multiple top hit tunes, like I named Iron Man, Paranoid, War Pigs. Changes is probably one of the bigger ones. And it's crazy as well, because a couple of I just got shown this guy called Young Blood. He performed Changes, and it got some really good receptions, and that was a few days ago. And then probably about a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, Black Sabbath had their last ever concert, in which Ozzy, I don't think he actually performed. It looked like he was lip syncing, because the guy could barely speak, to be fair. But I think it's just kind of, it's kind of reflective of who he is. He like going out on his shield sort of thing, and maybe that might be the reason why they sort of put that concert together, because they might have known that he didn't have that long left. But what can you do, eh? Like, he's a legend. I'm sure his family, condolences to his family. Not that they're a little bit weird in my opinion, but it is what it is. The guy was a legend of music at the end of the day. And I think if you're sort of growing up in the UK and you don't know about Black Sabbath, and you don't know about Ozzy Osbourne and the Osbourne show, you probably didn't really grow up in the right way. Let's be real, if you haven't heard any of Black Sabbath's top tunes, I'll definitely suggest you go and listen to them, because it's like some really, I don't know if I'd call it heavy metal. It probably is heavy metal. It's not like screamo, but it's like some decent metal tracks. But yeah, I'm not going to drag this video out too long. I just wanted to come on here, give a little shout out to Ozzy, and say R.I.P. to the man. I enjoyed a lot of his music. I thought he was really, really a funny character. So yeah, I've been Evan from Lonely Stoner podcast. R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne.